2 of our concert experiences video.
So I'm Steph
and Maria, and this is a continuation of our last video. We talked about our
concert experiences just because
it ended up being longer.
Yeah, the video ended up being longer than we thought it would be just because we got a lot to talk about, and we decided to make it to a part 2.
Figuring out that I went to an extra concert. I ended up going to a Justin Bieber concert with my cousin because she didn't have anyone else to go with her. But no, just kidding. She ended up having an extra ticket, so she told me if I wanted to go, and I was like, okay. Started off when we first got there. There was people holding up signs for Jesus. So I was like, my cousin was like, what's happening? We got there, it was really cool. It's pretty short just because I wasn't a huge fan of Justin Bieber. My cousin was. I'm lying, I love Justin Bieber. But it was exciting. We got to like see him. We weren't that close because she ended up buying the tickets too late. So we ended up being really far, but he was a really good singer. It was at the Staples Center, so it was packed. I still remember how bad it was. It's really, really bad. Like, it was so packed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That one wasn't too crazy. It was just simple. That's why I forgot, because I've had like better things.
Basically, like the Salvation Army does concerts every year. The only reason I started going was because of Austin, and then once I found out like he started doing them, I started like looking up the other artists, and then like ended up being Becky G. So I ended up going.
I was about to say, lo que tú sientes se llama obsesión. I was like, I'm part of that. Okay, sorry.
And then what's it called? So they were both at the same place, just different years. Go to the security guards and like they try and like get them to move them to the front.
That makes sense though. People like to finesse like that.
So it didn't happen though because I like put her in her place, and I was like, dude, if you're claustrophobic, don't be here. No one's telling you to be here, but she still complained. And then and she was trying to push her way like in front of me too, and I pushed her back, and I was just like, don't push me. I was like, I was here before you. I was just like, you're not gonna get any closer, because I was like on the barricade. So yeah,
that's how you say that word? Barricade?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I never knew. I just call them bars.
But yeah, like close but not as close. So yeah, and then like she was kind of trying to push her way, but it didn't work. 2 concerts were really fun. I liked them. The only thing was just those people trying to
people
start
always
stuff.
try us.
Yeah, people are always trying to start something. I don't know why.
Going to a Nicki Jam concert, which but I was in Lima, Peru. Day of the concert, I had to catch a flight from Arequipa to Lima. And like it was early, it was like 10 o'clock, and the concert was at 6. So my mom is like, okay, it's a 2-hour flight, like you'll be there by 12. You can go home, shower, get ready. Like she knows I love to do my makeup, so she's like, you can that's also makeup or whatever, and you can go to the concert. Day to leave, finally we're going to the airport, and we're literally in the thingy. What's it called? La cosita? Like, I don't know what it's called either.
Okay.
But barricade, I learned that word. The like plane thing to the actual plane.
Okay.
So we're right about to get in that sucker, and then they go,
oh hold up, like we need to do something now, like something's not going right, and I was like,
what are you talking about? And so they ended up telling us to go back in our like the waiting place. So we go back and we're like, what the hell, like what's up? We're gonna have to give it half an hour. And I was like, half an hour? I was like, do you think I'm gonna wait half an hour for the plane? I was like, yes, I got it. And we ended up boarding the plane almost around like I said, 2:30, almost 3. And we ended up getting there, and it's 3, 4, 5-ish, 5:30, almost 6. Traffic in Peru is no joke. It's like LA. It's like packed. So we ended up racing home, calling an Uber, and we like sped over there, getting closer and closer, and then like CNCO played. So girls were going crazy, like all the little Latin ladies were going nuts. But luckily we were so close to the barricade that the securities were not playing. I had so much fun. I got to like see him like up like this close. It was crazy. He's so incredibly adorable. His teeth are so white too. And I ended up just going home after that, and we took an Uber. That dude went like 140 miles, like literally.
So my last one is Austin, obviously.
Did you?
I hope you expected it. So mine was last year.
Yeah, last year.
Yeah, last year. Wow, we're in a new year.
I know.
That's weird. Okay, so I saw him June 30th, 29th. No, 29th. I know that. Hopefully. One of those days. I'm pretty sure it's 29th though. So I saw him June 29th, and I may have gotten there at 5 in the morning because I met up with some internet friends. They were real.
Yeah.
Not
I met
freaky
them
people. Oh yeah, she met them.
They're really
And
nice.
then so I kind of met up with internet friends. I went first, and then they ended up meeting me. One of them met me like I think at like 7 in the morning, so she was there with me, and then the rest got there like in the afternoon. So I was with them. They had VIP, so I didn't because I didn't have
VIP
money.
is expensive.
Yeah. So since they were VIP and I was there first, so they got in first and everything for like soundtrack and all that. So I made sure to text them, be like front middle. They got front middle, and then their food, we got burgers. The burger wasn't that good, but I was so mad because I was about to meet Austin. I didn't back and stuff, and then my friends were just like, oh, they like people just met Austin. And then I went on Snapchat. A bunch of my other internet friends posted that he went the same way I went, and I was just like, no, let's not go that way. So if we went back, I would have like literally ran into him. So I was just like, okay, whatever. And then my friends got in first, and then general admission went in, me obviously. So I was just like, okay, like I have to find a way to like make myself push my way through to the front. So I was just like, okay, excuse me, like I'm trying to get to my like sister. Oh yeah, like my sister's up in the front. So I was just like pretending she had VIP, like she had VIP. So I was just like, okay, she's my sister, whatever. So I was like, oh, let me try to get to my sister. There's this guy, he was like in his 40s, 50s, drunk by himself with a bunch of girls. Like there was a lot of underage girls too, but plus like a little bit of older girls like my age. Like the rest of them, most of them were underage, and he's drinking. I don't even know why he's at an Austin concert. Like it was just creepy in general. So I tried going past him, and then he like blocks me. He's just like, oh, you can't go through. I was just like, why not? And then he's just like, because you weren't right here or whatever. I was just like, well, my sister's up in the front. He's just like, well, unless you don't yell for your sister's name, you're not passing me. So I was just like, are you serious? So I started calling my friends.
Was he part of the security?
No.
Then why did he talk to you?
He was drunk.
I'd be like, get your
And then so he was like in the front, and my friend was just like 2 people in front of him. So I start calling my friend. She like turns around, and I'm like, see, she's right there. And then he's like, okay, you could go. And I'm holding onto my mom's hand, and then he stops my mom. He's like, no, you can't go. I was just like, she's my mom, she's with me, like. And then he's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then like he was really drunk. He tried kissing my mom. Yeah, and my mom like my mom smacked him. And then this girl, like, I think this girl knew Austin or something, so she called the security. Security came, got him out. Like, he couldn't even walk. They were holding on to him. So he left finally. So we were waiting. I was front row. I was very happy about it. Obviously. So then, like, all the other artists and stuff, then he came on, and that's when everyone started going crazy. There's this one band. Before I continue with my story.
Oh, the guy.
Strippers, basically. They were all sweaty, gross. Like, they were dripping sweat. Like, sweat got into my friend's eye. Like, that's how bad it was. They gave a lap dance to a girl.
Did they even get paid?
No, they didn't. Like, they were, like, grinding all over her. They had a cheer and everything. Like, they each took a turn. It was that crazy. And one of the singers from that band, like, he jumped onto the barricade.
New word.
He jumped onto the barricade, and then he looked straight at me, and then he started singing to me and stuff, and then he like grabbed my hand, because like I was like recording and stuff, like I had my phone up, and he grabbed my other hand, and then he kissed it, and I was just like, and like he was like all sweaty, so I was just like, I don't know how to feel. And I mean, he was kind of cute, but still.
You're kind of cute
like,
or whatever, but don't sweat on me.
Yeah. So that happened. And then I stayed right there. And that same girl that was like trying to get in front of my mom starts like elbowing me. And then I'm just like, she better not start with me. So I elbowed her. She's literally like trying to push me back. So so she could go to the front, and then I'm just like no, like I'm not gonna let you do that. I was like, I've been here longer, so obviously you're not gonna go in front of me. After she saw that like I was about to fight her, so she stopped and she just stayed behind me. I enjoyed Austin, my love.
The way you say it so serenely. You're like, my love. One is my baby, my love, my forever, J Balvin. Those tickets so much in advance. I just got ready. I think I was rushing to that day. Every time I rush to concerts, I never have like a day where I can go like extra cute.
They're blocking everything.
I was so excited. I was so pumped. I was like, oh my god, you know. But it was really hyped. Like the music was hyped. The DJ was hyped because he was playing Spanish music. We all were all getting like lit, you know. I was with my cousin, so she was so much fun. You know, we were just there dancing, singing, and then it gets to where J Balvin starts to sing. I was singing everything. I loved him. I can't even but okay, I'll get to the better part. But we started singing, and then this guy comes like with a camera, and he comes to me, and I don't realize till later that he's like filming me. He just looks at me, he smiles, and he leaves. So then later on, I was like, I didn't think anything of it. We just like laughing, singing. It was so much fun. Like that wasn't no drama, no nothing. I was just like having so much fun singing along. Like I ended up getting there's like a middle passage, so I tried to go up front, and then like the security was like, oh, like I'm sorry, like you have to go back, going back. But then the end of the concert, you best believe I ran my ass all the way down to the front. I was so excited because I've been listening to him for so long that like, you know, when you see him, you're just like, oh my god, like he's real.
Like you realize
he's
like
real.
there's just like the one point where just like this person's actually real.
Then it ends up being the day we end up leaving. It wasn't that bad. Like everyone was super hype, everyone was really nice, dying. But then the next 2 days come out, and he posts the video of being in LA. So I'm watching it, and I told you I'm watching it, and then I see someone familiar. I see myself, and I was on J Balvin's Instagram. I'm never gonna forget this. It's gonna be on my life goals forever. And I was not expecting that, but it made sense because the guy looked at me, and then I saw him on stage, and I was like, oh shit, that's J Balvin's like camera guy. Like, what are the chances like I'm the one that gets like to be on his like post? I was on his Instagram posting. Okay, so that was it for all of our concert experiences that we had.
It's just a little bit long, but
we had a lot to say. We had a lot of like
a lot happens. That's why. Wait,
that was it for all our
concert experiences.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let us know if you have any weird, crazy experiences that you maybe went through. And
we'll see you next time, right?
Yeah.
Whenever that is.
Like,
comment, share, and subscribe.
And tune in soon enough to see a new video of us.
Peace.
Peace. Steph. She threw Coca-Cola, Mom.